Hello and welcome back to the Old Realms, and we're about to be attacked by some Chaos Raiders by the looks of the thing. Oh no, never mind. Oh yes, they did. Okay. They actually decided to not do it, and then do it, and then not do it, and then do it. Okay, yeah, kind of weird. Anyway, they're now going to be facing the wrath of our Fire Tornado spell, because I finally remembered to equip it. Yes, I finally remembered to do that, and we now also have the Seer ability too. So that is going to be interesting, because the Seer ability is something that I am very curious about, mostly because Cinderblast exists. And so I think to myself, okay, well, what use is Seer going to be when Cinderblast is on such a short cooldown as it is, right? So why would I need Seer if I can just use Cinderblast, and that is on a much cheaper and lower mana cost and cooldown respectively? So, I don't know. I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but I guess we'll try it out. And here is Seer. So, Seer is a frontal, kind of like this kind of ability. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to go. I see. And Fire Tornado is this. Okay, so we're just going to use Fire Tornado right here. Okay, that's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. I like that. I like that. Okay, what about Seer? Let's try this out. What? Okay. Yep, that's much better. Oh, I like it. I like it. Okay, I'm just gonna use Fireball here. Oh wow, we are cooking. We are cooking with not gas, but we're cooking with all kinds of fire. Actually, all kinds of fire. So that's nice. I like it. I like it. Okay. So yeah, there's not much else for me to do except literally just murder them. But yeah, this was actually a good test, to be honest, because I was actually going to try out all this stuff in the siege, because let's face it, I mean, why wouldn't I, right? That makes much more sense. But well, I basically destroyed the entirety of the opponent by myself there, which I think is the point, isn't it? Yes, I think is the point. Most of the time when you're playing a spellcaster, you mostly want to do that. And, well, it does seem as though we have the capability to do that nowadays. So that's quite nice. Anyway, we're right here, and this is going to be us fighting to try and take a castle. Okay, now, I have something to ask you. What is this? What is this guy? Why is he trying to attack me with 6 people? I've always found that very strange. Sometimes Bannerlord AI is kind of weird. I'm not sure why they decided to do something as weird as that, but there you go. All right. Kind of strange. Days until no food, 15. So we do have to be a little bit aware of that as well. I'm going to be heading on straight in though, and this is obviously a little bit, maybe a little bit risky. Maybe. It very much depends. Because I don't think I'm going to have a very good time here, mostly because I'm not sure where I can put my tornado. Where can I put it? Can I put it up there? Does it actually stay up there, or what does it actually do? Well, it does seem as though it is working. I'm not sure where it's going to go, though. That's the funny thing. It is actually killing things still. That's pretty cool. Right? I think that seems pretty cool, at least. I don't know. Maybe it's a bit disappointing. I don't know. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, so, Burning Head. Let's do Burning Head. We're going to do that along the wall here. And there we go. Nice. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, very nice indeed. We did actually end up killing some of our own people, but I believe I have cleared out the entirety of the wall. If you don't know this, you can fire along the wall in a complete straight line with one of these Flaming Skull abilities, and it will do damage on the top of the wall. So, yeah, there's that. So if you didn't know that, now you do, and now you can take advantage of it if you want to. And now I just need to be a little bit aware of things. I'm thinking right now... they're being a little bit annoying here, aren't they? I'm going to have to do something about that. Hello. Boom. Nice. Okay, I killed some of my own people, but that's okay. You know why that's okay? Because we now are not going to lose the ladder. As you can see. Very nice. Okay, don't kill me, don't kill me. And let's see. I need sear. Murder. Nice. There you go. Look at that. Just cleared all those guys out instantaneously. That's exactly what we wanted. And now we can do another fireball up there. Kill some of... Oh, never mind. Okay, I'll just kill myself almost. Actually, I am going to die. Yes. I love the ragdolls. The ragdolls are absolutely fantastic. But yes, as you could no doubt tell, I was trying to eliminate the archers. And that did not really work out. But that's okay. We killed 148 of the enemy, which I think is more than enough to help out our forces and actually get them to achieve victory for us. And there it is. Very nice indeed. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, so that's 107 renown for us. And, you know, I gotta say, I'm actually quite surprised that our faction has awarded us with anything whatsoever. But they have. It's been not bad, actually. It hasn't been too bad. Of course, you can kind of impact, you know, what kinds of fiefs you get if you're on the ticket, of course. If you're not on the ticket, then good luck. But, you know, most of the time I think that that's, yeah, it's pretty cool because then you can maybe try to get something if your other friends, your other vassals are, you know, thinking about it. They might think about assisting you or just generally giving you a little bit of support here and there. So that's always nice. Anyway, as you can see, we now don't really have to spend a huge amount of prestige. So that's quite nice in itself. So we don't really need to worry about it too much because it's been one of those times, hasn't it? It's been one of those times. Are we actually getting any prestige, by the way, for having any for having fiefs? Because I believe I have fiefs, right? Yeah, I do have fiefs. So it's a little bit strange. Oh, wow, I'm actually on the ticket for this particular castle. I am not going to be doing this. I'm going to be giving it to this guy. I don't really want to take care of a castle, if I'm honest, mostly because it's going to be very annoying to garrison it, and I don't really want to do that if I can help it. That would be rather annoying. It seems like prestige is not gained by having a fief, which is strange because that was actually what was happening with the dark energy. Because obviously dark energy was being gained by having a number of fiefs, which really made a huge difference. But for some reason, it doesn't seem as though that is the same system with this, which is obviously fine. I don't have a problem with it. Not complaining or anything. I'm just saying it's an interesting thing because I thought that maybe it would actually provide us with some prestige, considering having a fief is quite prestigious, wouldn't you say? Alright, so unfortunately for me, I'm now involved with a very large army. Yes, 1,700 enemies, actually allies. Why do I always say that? I don't know. Why do I always say that? It's probably because I'm used to that, you know? I'm used to going up against the odds and grinding really hard against them and, you know, just generally having some really, really hard times when it comes to large poles in the face. You know how it is, right? You know, I mean, you can also speak from experience, I'm sure. But yeah, anyway, some fireball in the face is no doubt going to cure what ails them. And, well, we are obviously going to do a relatively similar thing to what Oh, wow, that was some massive damage from Mr. Magister something Gorman. Wow, he did a good job. Very nice. Okay, so let me actually... I can't really go too far away, can I? No, I can't go too far away. So what we need to do is we need to do something like... Yes, run into the wall. That sounds like a great plan. Okay, so let's do something like this, I think. And attack here. That didn't reach. I assume that didn't reach. So, yeah, my bad. Yeah, that was not so good. That was not so good. Okay, well, we can do better. We can definitely do better once this has worn off. There we go. We might be able to attack here. Yeah, that was a little better, but still not very good. I'm actually quite surprised that we are not getting as much value from this. But I guess my fire tornado might do something. Maybe. It's a little bit weird. We're not getting particularly lucky with our spells right now. It's quite funny as well because I sent my flaming skull all the way through the wall like we do. And unfortunately, it didn't seem to hit any of those guys on the other side, which is very, very surprising. I would have expected them to get hit very easily there, but well, never mind. Okay, I'm just going to speed things along just a little bit. Then we can use my nice little rejuvenation spell, and then we can just send this through here. Maybe we could do some damage. Wow, really not very good. Look at that. Absolutely terrible. Terrible amounts of damage, actually, surprisingly enough. Okay, I guess I could just put the tornado up there. There we go. Just do that. Okay, that's better. That's a little better. The tornado is actually traveling in a pretty decent direction as well. As long as it doesn't come down here, we should be okay. Oh, nice. It actually killed a couple of archers inside the archery nest. That was good. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit more acceptable. Thank you very much. Because before, I was thinking to myself, wow, that has to be one of the most disappointing spell casts that we've had in quite some time. And usually that doesn't happen, you know? Usually we've got some pretty nice contributions in the past where we have done pretty amazing damage. But yeah, these casts in this particular siege, they have really been letting down the side. Ah, here we go. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, what about a seer? That sounds fun to me. Let's do it. Okay, something like here. Boom. Nice. I like it. Seer is actually my new favorite spell, I think. That is definitely my new favorite spell. It's super funny as well because I said to you, oh, what am I going to use it for? Because we have Cinder Blast. Yes, exactly. You know. There's always a reason, right? There's always a reason why, you know, you have alternate spells because they all feature a different usage, you know? There's always a different use case for these things. And I should really just, you know, shut up until I try it, shouldn't I? That's what I should do. Okay, Seer, once again, let's murder. Boom, massive damage. Even taking out a couple of our own people does not really matter at this point. Arcane Conduit. Fireball. Let's kill him over there. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Look at that massive damage. I am going to probably die as a result of me being completely and utterly stationless. Stationless? Ah. Yes. That's what happens when you've been awake for over 57 hours. I meant motionless or stationary. Stationary, motionless. You know, same thing, all right? Same thing. So stationless is basically just a new way to say extremely, extremely still, right? Oh, what? Did you see that? That was hilarious. Oh, I love that. Oh, wow. I wish we would get more of that kind of stuff. I love those. Oh, that was amazing. I love that. Okay. I wish we would get so much more ragdoll effect like that. This is going to be fun. Boom. Nice. These guys survived somehow. How did these guys survive? I have no idea, but they're not going to survive anymore. There we go. Kill them. And I'm just going to use my Arcane Conduit in just a second. We only have 5 seconds to wait for that. And then we could technically speed this up. Oh, hello. Fireball. Fireball on the way. Boom, boom, boom. Nice, nice, nice. What is that song again? Boom, boom, boom in the room, room, room? Or what is that? What is that? Is that it? Is that it? Yeah, that's a new series and a half. Me remembering some random lyric from somewhere and literally recounting it in the most monotonic way possible. Yeah, exactly. Right? Ah, that is just hilarious. Okay, so Arcane Conduit. Can I use this now, please? Can I not use it? Oh no, the mission is over. That's why I can't use it. Okay, fantastic. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, it would have been nice to use it before the end, because then we would have had full winds of magic, and I wouldn't have needed to regenerate. But I guess we need to regenerate our HP anyway, so it's not really that big a deal. Is this a town, by the way? I believe this is a town, so it's probably going to be a good idea for me to take a couple of prisoners, just so that I can get a little bit of extra cash. You know, extra cash never hurt anyone. Except if you're throwing it at them, of course. Alright, gets a couple of level ups as well, I suppose. That's not too bad. And how much do they have? They have 82,000. Yeah, that's actually a really significant amount. So I'm pretty happy about that. And we can just sell a couple of things here and there. Vampire Great Axe is going to sell for an insane amount right there. Wow, crazy. Okay, so let's get some beer while we can. And that's, I believe, it. There we go. All right. Sell this. There we go. Wonderful. All right, so let's just wait here for a little bit of time. And then we'll see what actually happens. Because, let's face it, we now have this guy who is very, very close to us. And well, I'm actually wondering whether he's going to assist us with another siege. It might be quite fun to actually get some assistance sometimes. Even though I did say that I wasn't a big fan of getting any help, because I wanted to get all the kills for myself, I actually felt like it was good enough, you know what I mean? Like, we actually had enough of a control over the situation to kind of be like, oh yeah, actually, that was a lot of fun, you know? And I personally like that a great deal. So maybe he's actually going to come over and help us with this as well. If he doesn't, then that's you know, that's absolutely fine. We will probably be able to deal with this ourselves, but it would be kind of nice if he does, because that's going to speed up everything. Is he actually he is actually coming over here. Oh, very surprising. All right. I gotta say, I actually really appreciate the AI being somewhat more proactive when it comes to these kinds of situations. I do appreciate that. The only time when I don't appreciate that is when we have a situation that is very easily handled by ourselves. And that can happen quite often, which is quite surprising, really, because let's face it, you know, I remember a long time ago when I was playing the Old Realms, playing as a part of House Targaryen. I was literally playing with Daenerys, and I had my own dragon, and it was all, you know, really, really fun and everything. But then what I realized is that because we were so strong and because I was so powerful at the time, we didn't really want to have anyone helping us. There was no real point in them helping us, and they would have benefited so much more from going and doing their own thing than coming over and trying to assist us. There was no point in them assisting us in those situations because we just had so much strength. You know, our army was really, really powerful, had loads of knights and everything, and obviously we did have a dragon, so, you know, let's face it, having a dragon really does make a big difference. And, well, apart from that, obviously, you know, we were just unstoppable for the most part, at that point in the series at least. Because once you get that dragon, initially, if you manage to keep it alive, because it can die very, very quickly, and obviously you can customize the HP and all that stuff, which is obviously very nice. Okay, wait a minute. I need to do something really, really fast here. Let's get this going. There we go. Where's that tornado going to go? Is it actually going to go somewhere useful, or is it just going to absolutely suck? Yeah, it seems like it sucked. Never mind. Oh, well. Okay. Cinder Blast. What about here? Yeah, oh, Cinder Blast. Oh, not too bad. Yeah, you should never count that out. And we are getting murdered in a different way. Yes, not a terribly big fan of that. Thank you very much. Okay, well, I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to cast Seer through the door here. Oh, that actually hit some people? Okay, I'm surprised. I certainly wasn't expecting that. I thought to myself, no, there's no way they're gonna get hit by that, right? No, they did, though. Kill those guys up there. Try to kill some of the archers, at least. Do I have anything else? No, I'm just going to use Arcane Conduit right now, and then we are literally going to use Fire Tornado right here, and that's going to move forward, and it's hopefully, yep, look, it's killing a lot. It's killing a load. Oh yeah, that's what we want. And now I'm just going to use Fireball over there randomly. That didn't really do anything, unfortunately. But, oh well, never mind. Okay, what about... I could do another Seer, actually. I think another Seer is just I feel like it's a better version than Burning Head, to a certain degree. Yeah, Burning Head probably has a much larger radius and general width, And it is going to do a lot more damage potentially as well. I mean, Seer is doing 210 damage, which is a load if you think about it. So maybe it's not as good. I don't know. But we're going to use Burning Head here. As you can see, I actually hit myself, which is hilarious. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have actually done much. How many have I killed so far? Only 90. You see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like we have completely and utterly just lost the plot when it comes to using our spells in the initial portion of the battle. It's very, very surprising to me. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. But yeah, anyway, let's just put this round about there. There we go. Get my Fire Tornado. I feel like the Fire Tornado is actually being much, much better than anything else we have right now, which is quite funny. Considering I actually wouldn't have expected that to begin with, because the Fire Tornado is semi-random to a certain degree, so, you know, you can't really control where it goes after you unleash it. And I believe it goes kind of in a straight line, but it meanders around a little bit, so it's going to curve left and right as it travels in a sort of like forwardly direction. So I suppose that's okay, right? I think that's okay. You know, not too bad. And now we are inside. And now all we need to do is make sure we don't get killed by these over there. Fireball them, thank you. Oh, okay, just hit the ground, you absolute imbecile. I'm not entirely sure why my fellow is doing that. He needs a treasure map to be able to hit them, apparently. Isn't that wonderful? Yes. Okay, well, this is actually one of the best spells I have seen just for doing stuff like this. Because I can literally just walk up to an entire line of archers and then they will die. Isn't that amazing? I love that. Okay, so we're just going to cast my Fire Tornado over here and it's actually going to walk into actually a bunch of our own people. Huh. Yes. Never mind. That did not happen. You did not see that, okay? You did not see that. That was a facsimile of an illusion of some kind of crash deception, because apparently it's now just crashed. Isn't that wonderful? Alright, so I'm back, and, well, we're on this picturesque, extremely scenic map right now. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be attacking the opponent here. It is an Empire vassal. And we're also going to be marveling at the grass and this rock right here. And this rock, you may have noticed this rock because, let's face it, it is nameless. But if you name it, what would you call it? As soon as you name it, by the way, be careful. It gains sentience, okay? It gains sentience as soon as you name this rock. And, you never know. You know, a name has a lot of implications because it can determine the personality of the rock as well. And you never know. You never know what you're going to get, you know, because the rock might have inherited some of its traits from its neighbors, its ancestors, its descendants as well, because let's face it, rocks are persistent throughout time and space. And they're capable of time travel as well. Yes, they are capable of time travel too. That was a nice hit right there. Murder him. There you go. That's what you get, sir. I will now be stealing your horse. There we have it. Did you think I was capable of doing something like that while talking about absolutely nothing at all? Mm-hmm. Yes, I know. I know. I like to portray a bumbling idiot a lot of the time. But in actual fact, I am one of the greatest idiots of all time. And, yes. No, I like to have fun sometimes with that. Anyway, we are going to murder. Yes, we are going to murder, absolutely. Okay, let's do a Fire Tornado. And let's actually do it along the line. If I will not die in the process. Because I have a bad feeling that I might die while doing this. Maybe not, maybe not. Okay, kill them all, thank you, thank you. Petty heal, let's do a little bit of a seer here as well. You never know. How do you like your steak? I like it human. Yeah, because that's what we're doing right now. We're killing all the humans. I wonder, what happens if you use sear on a beastman and it's a minotaur? Are you having steak? Is it wagyu? Is it A5 wagyu? Or is it something a little bit less exotic? That's the question. I don't know. But we are asking the real questions here, are we not? I mean, really. I'm sure that you've never pondered exactly that question. You've never pondered this, ever. But it's about time that we do, isn't it? I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna kill myself. And... Am I really not gonna die? Really? Okay, I'm actually very surprised. I thought I was on fire there for a second, but apparently not. Okay, that's hilarious. Okay, well, we're done. Very clearly, we are done. And, yeah, that's it. There you go. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. We did get some pretty decent renown. I did go back on in, by the way, to the siege, and I did take it, just because, you know, we had basically already taken it, and it was just a matter of time. So it was not really something to worry about. But, yeah, it would have been nice to actually do that on screen, but as it stands, you know, there's a lot of cases where we have a bit of a crash, and then, well, we lose all of the progression, unfortunately. And, yeah, I just kind of wanted to save that. But anyway, that is probably going to be it for this episode, and possibly for the series as well. I have an idea for what we're going to be doing next. And it might not be anything to do with the Old Realms, because I feel like we've experienced quite a few different classes, and I really cannot praise the Old Realms mod team enough. They have done an amazing job, and they are continuing to do an amazing job. Every single time I come back to this, it has just gotten better and better, and I cannot wait to see what they bring out next. I am very much hoping for... yeah, I don't know, maybe Orcs or Skaven or something like that. I'm hoping for that, but obviously that is an exceptionally large amount of work. So maybe Chaos. Maybe a Chaos faction would be kind of cool, but who knows? I don't know what they're going to come up with next. And yeah, well, we're going to be playing a little bit of a different mod next time. I thank you very much for watching and for your support on all of the Old Realms series. And I'll see you next time.